right. Hello, wine-drinking people. We're back. It's Wednesday, August 18th. And, man, got a lot of drinking to get through in what I drank yesterday section of the show today. But first, we got an event tomorrow night. We got a cooking class with the French chef Oliver Saucy preparing, doing his take on French cuisine at Cafe Max. This is one of the best values of all the events that we do at Cafe Max, just $65 plus tax and gratuity. And you get a 5-course meal. You get 4 different wines. We're going to be serving French wines, of course, with French cuisine tomorrow night with Hermes Ortiz. I don't know if I'll make it there, but I'm going to try to make it there tomorrow night, folks. It's been a little rough getting these emails out and getting out of here before 5, 6 o'clock. All right, especially when we had a day like yesterday. Wow, a lot of wine in the store. I think 17 wines we had in the store, so I better get rolling with this. Our first supplier was Diana James. And we watched Diana grow up in the wine business. Congratulations, Diana. She's moving on to a VIP national key accounts position in Los Angeles. Kind of exciting to move out of the area. The Maso Canali brought me yesterday was outstanding and a great deal to boot. This wine is from a 17-acre family-owned vineyard in Trentino, and they've lived on this estate for over 500 years. There's some history of a lot of these Italian wine producers. This wine is 6% of the grapes. They actually dry to give the wine a little concentration. Pinot Grigio is one of the only grapes that has both red and white grapes in the cluster. And this wine's got a little more body than most of your Pinot Grigio. Still that lovely lemon citrus fruit in there. Very crisp, very refreshing. Like I said, a little more weight in the mid-palate because of those dried grapes. And some lovely earthy character, some dried hay to that, some whetstone minerality. A really nice little Pinot Grigio in a sweet deal. We have it on sale for $13.75. The best value I have in the store on Pinot Grigio. There you go, Diana. You walked away with a sale. Your last call at the Wine Watch here. Okay. And then a few other good wines from her. You can check those out on the email. Not really that interesting. But Gallo does have a lot of great wines. And congratulations, Jean-Charles Boisset and Gina Gallo are married. I don't know when this happened, but Jean-Charles is a real charismatic guy. I've had an opportunity to ride with him when I used to work for Republic National, and a lot of fun. I don't know Gina Gallo that well, but she must be a lot of fun if she married Jean-Charles. All right, enough said. Now on to Craig Elliott. He stopped in with some great stuff yesterday. Man, it's just sometimes I pinch myself when these guys walk in with an array of wines like Craig had yesterday. Brewer Clifton, one of the top Chardonnay producers from South Central California. This is the Mount Carmel from Santa Rita Hills. Beautiful wine, lovely acidity to this wine, lemon drop candy, pineapple, tropical fruit, a little nutty character, almost like a nutmeg spice on that wine, but lovely minerality and lovely acidity. One of the things I love about Burgundy. Very Burgundian in style from California, the Brewer Clifton. Next up, Paul Hobbs Russian River Chardonnay. The exact opposite in style, more that creme brulee, more that vanilla, more that typical California style Chardonnay, but equally as good. Maybe the Brewer Clifton edged it out a little bit, but outstanding nonetheless. And then the Peay Vineyards Pinot Noir. Peay is a small grower producer out on the true Sonoma coast, extreme growing conditions, very interesting wines, a lot of fresh flowers and exotic spice to this wine, estate grown, estate bottled, really nice Pinot Noir and Syrah coming out of this producer. Next up was the Rosemary's Vineyard, another great Pinot, a little more smoky and bacon fat kind of character to this wine, a little bigger also, but still had nice freshness and nice balance on the finish. Both of those Pinots most excellent. And then the Lindstrom Cabernet Sauvignon. This is a Cecilia Welsh wine. She makes the Scarecrow wine and several other Dr. Stevens, some other hot brands in Napa. This wine, very Bordelaise in style, a lot of fresh earth, a lot of intensity, dark cassis, black cherry fruit, just espresso, dark chocolate, a very complex bouquet on this wine. Big in the tongue still, 05, a great vintage from Napa, very long finish. Man, I really like this wine, actually better than the Paul Hobbs Stagecoach, which eclipses it in price, so double in price or more. Outstanding stuff. The Stagecoach, nice, but a little expensive at $200 a bottle. All right, next up, we had a visit from one of our guys from Palm Bay, and the whole lineup from Feudi Di San Gregorio, one of the great producers of Campagna, the Falanghino, which we showed at a cooking class and sold several cases, a very unique wine, and then the Greco de Tufo, the La Crema Christi, all outstanding wines. You can check out these reviews. We got most of these wines in the store from Feudi Di San Gregorio. As I mentioned before, just Everything in the lineup, excellent in quality. The reds from them, the Aglianico grape, one of the stars of the South. The Taurasi, a pretty good value in there. The Serpico is a little expensive, but this is one of the landmark wines of the South. A wine that Robert Parker has rated 98 points many times. A lot of dark spice, a lot of intensity to this wine. And then a little Primitivo to finish things out. I don't know why you would go up at such a high level and then crash us down with Primitivo. Zinfandel wannabe. Anyways, that's what I had to drink yesterday. I'm your host, Andrew Lampazone, signing off for the Wine Watch, saying remember, always drink the good stuff first.